So basically, this video is Linus's reaction to my reaction to his reaction of my PC company, Starforge. And it says my reaction to Asmongold's reaction. So yeah, this is totally normal YouTube content. Absolutely. I mean, what could go wrong with this? Here we go.
In other news, I completely forgot to put this in the doc, but we did a review of the Starforge Systems Creator PC, or whatever that thing was called. Yeah. And one of the
founders... your video isn't the number one.
Yeah. Well, I searched for...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One of the creators who is actually behind Starforge PC, Asmongold, I think that's how I pronounce that, did a reaction stream watching the review. It appeared... he's either an excellent actor, or it appeared that he was doing it live, raw, hadn't seen it before.
I had heard that it was like, there was some negative, there was some positive. I didn't really know what to think going into it, The way I look at it is that usually whenever what I was always good at whenever I would play Magic the Gathering is drafting. I was never good at building a deck because, I couldn't afford the cards. So I'm good. It's like, if somebody throws something at me, I can deal with it in real time and fucking respond to it. That's what I've always done. Oscar goes to, well, hey, either I'm a fucking great liar or I'm great at fucking dealing with this, right? It's a win-win to me. Or actor, excuse me, not liar. Totally different.
Discussed sort of the criticisms that I had, as well as the praises that I gave to the system.
Yes.
So it's funny to me that actually has more views than the original review.
The even funnier part about it is that after they bought the after they bought it and everything, this has 1.9 right now. Now it has 2.8. It's gone up 900,000 views since then. Yeah, it almost has 3 million views. I don't know why this video just randomly fucking popped off. It's nuts.
That's a little different.
I think that's what he does sometimes.
Yeah. So that's the thing that happened this week. I'd say that it is probably worth a watch. Have
you watched it?
Yeah. I've watched it. I think that I wouldn't have done it any differently from him, but he was very quick to declare victory when I said anything remotely positive.
Yes.
I think that makes it...
Absolutely. Yes, of course. Right, anything positive, it's like, yes, see, I knew it. I knew it was good.
Fun, though.
It is.
And what he's trying to do is make an engaging stream, right?
Imagine.
So so if you say something positive, he's going to try to cut you off before you potentially make it negative. Celebrate, and then if you trash on something, I
really don't like this other guy. He's fucking exposing the entire script. I'm looking. This is awful. Fuck this guy. Because he knows how it works. And so it's like, yeah, he's got the script out. What the fuck? I'm just sitting. It's kind of awkward, right? It's like, well, I mean, no, it's just totally, yeah.
It makes the story more interesting.
Sure.
I mean, it makes sense.
And I think that, but I will also say that he seems to be taking the criticism very seriously. So to his credit, and I don't know much about the rest of the ownership group. In fact, I don't know much about him either. It's just not really a space that I participate in. To his credit, and hopefully the rest of the ownership group, they seem to be taking the issues that we had very seriously, and hopefully they're in this for the long run. I still believe what I said at the end of that video.
Yeah, it's something, of course, we're going to take it seriously. I mean, well, fuck, why wouldn't we? It's not, I mean, the thing is, anytime somebody buys a pre-built PC, and if there's anything wrong with it, I mean, it's like, what the fuck, right? That people buy the pre-built PC to not have problems, right? So, of course it has to get fixed. Of course we talked about it. Bro, we talked about it a lot. And there's also the people that actually work at Starforge, right? Because Starforge is owned by OTK. It's a whole thing. But there's people that work explicitly at Starforge. They talked about it a lot too. Absolutely. Anytime people have feedback for us or anything like this happens, like, of course there's a conversation about it. It's one of the best things about having a smaller, or not really, I don't know about smaller, it is smaller, right? But also like more agile, leadership, is that if something goes wrong or there's something that's an issue, like for example, like the i3 processing shit on launch, we just have a meeting about it that night and then deal with it, right? It's like we don't have to spend like fucking 3 weeks coming up with some sort of PR response. Agile, oh God, yeah, I think so. Like I feel like we've responded to a lot of the feedback that we've gotten pretty quickly. I would say that was I think that's an objective fact.
There's risks associated with buying from any brand new company that is still kind of trying to figure out what they're doing. Sometimes it can go very right, sometimes it can go very wrong. So wish them the best of luck. I also stand behind everything I said about how challenging this business model is. It's really tough. There's just not that much money in it, and there's costs that will be cumulative. There's costs that will pile up over time. As soon as you've got 100 systems out there, someone is going to call support every day, and that's not something you're making money on. Once you've got 1,000 systems out there, 10 someones are going to be calling every day, and that's not something you're making money on. And so these are just costs that all of a sudden you're kind of sitting here going, well, yeah, that really wasn't part of our calculation when we were selling these things, but now we're just carrying these on an ongoing basis. And I know that there's a lot of other boutiques that will...
You can calculate for that, right? I mean, to an extent you can, because you have to... But the problem is that whenever you calculate for something like that, you have to already have either comparable data or measurable data that is it's from like something that can be compared to, right? So like, for example, if you have sold PCs or you've sold something like televisions or something similar to that in the past, like smartphones, and you know how many of them you sell, how often the phone calls all are, you can like amortize the value of the PC and then add in the averaged time that it would take to invest into CS, and then you take the time that it would take to pay somebody for CS and you divide it into the time that it would take for somebody to pay somebody for CS, and then you figure out how many people can service each person and how much you have to pay them. So like, it's actually it's not easy, but whenever you break it down, it makes a lot of sense. Do you see kind of what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a math problem.
We'll talk to these people.
Because like you can't be right about it 100%. Because like there's always going to be people that are, sometimes you'll have like a really good batch, sometimes you'll have a bad batch. This is the same with like any product or anything like that. And it could be through no fault of your own, right? Like let's say the first round of processors, some new processor comes out and it's bad. And so now instead of getting 3 calls, we're getting 30 calls, because remember like the EVGA graphics cards were getting borked by New World and stuff like that. So like if we have something like that happen, who are they going to call? Well, they're going to call us. So that's going to take time. And you also have to be aware of like, those type of, calamity situations. 3080s. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's Ghostbusters. No, not Ghostbusters. That's not what I meant.
And we did a tech support.
Linus is talking about delivery issues that pre-builts can have with logistics services, though. No, I think Linus was clearly talking about how customer support is a variable cost that is hard to put a value on in the long term. He's saying that after you sell a certain amount of PCs, you now have this many people that can call. Like it was very clear what he was saying. The logistics and everything like that is another issue. That's why we don't ship to Europe yet.
That video hasn't gone up yet. Okay, we shot another tech support stream, and the kinds of things people will call in about can be simple, but very time consuming in some cases. Multiple reboots or reformatting something, and if you're trying to provide good customer service, you can't just abandon them, right? And so it's tough. It can be time consuming. It can be expensive. I wish them the most of luck. And my final word on the subject is that the logo is 100% a and balls. There's simply no doubt. I mean, it even has...
Oh my god. Holy fuck. It is not. Like, I don't know how the thing is, the day after I did this reaction, the day after the video came out, my entire fucking page of my Reddit was wall to wall. It looks like a dick, Asmon. I know it does. You know it does. You did it on purpose. And here's how to fix it. And there was like so many fucking people be like, I use my Photoshop skills. I learned this in high school. I had a graphics design class. And I'm going to fix your whole logo right up. And I had so many fucking ones. Starcock PCs. No, guys. Look. Look. I really don't. I don't see it. But the problem is, like, everybody else sees it. It makes me think of that scene in Superbad where the guy used to only draw pictures of dicks, and then they took him to some priest or something, and then afterwards they wouldn't let him even eat hot dogs. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it at all. I really don't. It only matters what the customers see. Yeah, I just didn't see it. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't see it, and we really. Oh my god.
And balls.
Right.
There's simply no doubt. I mean, it even has. Have you seen the logo?
Oh yeah.
It even has like an asterisk, kind of behind the balls. Oh, no. Which is, here I'll mime it out for you. What that probably is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. No.
So
no.
I don't make the rules.
Yeah.
I don't decide what is or isn't one of those.
And it was obviously done with intention. But I do find
I will have you know that after OTK turned out to actually be an acronym for a fetish, we had a lot of conversations about this. And we came back and we thought everything was okay. The only way that I knew that OTK was a sex fetish is I typed it in on Twitter live. I typed OTK and it autofilled to something sexual. On my announcement stream of the org, in front of over 100,000 people. It autofilled to OTK spanking. Live. And I couldn't hide it. You can't edit that part out. That's it. That's all there is to it. So we really tried.
Trying to play it off as if it wasn't entertaining,
it is
I am certain the whole point. But yeah,
for once, I swear to fucking God, I swear to God, nobody thought about the cock and balls aspect. Nobody thought about it.
I mean, we can hope. Here, for those of you who are not familiar with what the logo looks like for Starforge systems. Hammer? Really?
Oh, totally. It's just, it's like Thor's hammer, so the handle's kind of, proportionate to the size of the hand, and you've got the block down there, and it's called Starforge, so there's a star in the middle of the flat side of the hammer.
Yeah, it's a penis rocket.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad we settled that once and for all.
Oh, God, man. Are you kidding me? Just flip the logo. Oh, then it's going to be an upside down dick. There's the video I just watched. Yeah, the thing is, I can't win in this situation. It's not like, oh, I change it and it's taken care of. No. It's either a dick upside down or right side up. It's one way or another. Yeah, so it is a dick. It's not. To take a significant time to deny the logo is a penis rocket to absolutely no avail. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my god. But that logo is a work of genius. You have the obvious star and the hammer to go with the name, and a rocket to symbolize peace, and a red rocket to remind you that Charlie is a part of it. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I'll link the video again. Yeah, the bridge builder and the dick sucker. I get it, guys. I just didn't see it. I still don't fucking see it. Instant brand inside joke. What a great inside joke. That our company has a logo of a dick. Wow. How funny. Yeah, whenever we go out for investment, I'm sure like, yeah, so, if you guys ever been in controversy, we're like, well, so the logo, yeah, come on. It's named after a fashion. Yeah, it's like we just can't get away from it. Porn star logo, I know, man. It's nuts. Yeah, you make 1,000 great PCs and you have one dick logo. Yeah, you're the PC Dick Rocket Company. That's right. Make 1,000 PCs, one logo. There we go. Imagine grandma coming to support, angry about the dick pic for a 10-year-old. No, that's not it. Like, no grandma is going to think that. The only people that think that it's a dick logo are a bunch of guys on the internet all day, all right? Like, I would show my dad, but I'm pretty sure he's already seen the video or he's probably already seen the logo. So I couldn't get a authentic response. If you change the logo, we can't change it now. Because the problem is that if we change it, then we acknowledge that it was wrong. You understand? So it's a lose-lose situation. Either we're stuck with the Dick Rocket logo forever, or we change it and we acknowledge that there was a Dick Rocket logo. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you just take the L. But there's no option to not do that. You're doubling down. What? No, I'm not doubling down. I'm just saying it's a precarious situation. That's all I'm really trying to get at. It's a precarious situation. Sunk cost fallacy.